Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home and give me wings to fly?
Okay guys, this here is the 4-gang rocker switch gizmo. It has built-in resettable fuses or breakers, circuit breakers. I have retrofitted 2 fast charging USB sockets here. Sorry, I had my fingers in the way, you couldn't quite see it. So there's 1, there's 2. Now I'll take you in a minute to show you exactly where I'm going to put that. This grey thing here is just an enclosure that I brought from Jaycar in Frankston, and that's the inside of it there, and there's the how that's going to fit like that basically. And then what I'm going to do is use the hot glue, and I do have the proper hot glue sticks this time. I'll just show you. They're from Stanley, got them from Bunnings, and these are the white ones. Now I'll just hold up, hang on a sec, get me gimbal in the hand ready, my stick, and then so apparently the white ones are the really good ones, and the clearer ones, the more transparent ones on the right, sorry for the shakes, are basically shit. They're sort of like the ones you get from art and craft stores or $2 shops, etc. And when over time through UV degradation and just heat, they kind of reactivate and let go of whatever it is you have hot glued down to, whatever it is you've hot glued it down to. So these white ones here are the go, and we're going to give them a crack today. And basically what I'll be doing is what I did the last time when I put enclosures against the wall of Rigsy, which as you know is polycarbonate. I did little dollops of, so on the back side of this, but I'll just show you from the front. I did 1, 2, 3, 4 dollops of hot glue, and then a big one in the middle. But before I did the hot glue, I came in with the Sikaflex, or the whatever it is you want to use, silicone Sikaflex, and I did some nice channeling of that. And then at the last second I came in with the hot glue and did the 5 locations, and then I slammed it up against the wall, held it there for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then what happens then is the hot glue sticks this to the wall and then allows the Sikaflex to go off over 24 to 48 hours properly without this moving at all, which means you don't have to use tape or anything else. It's a great way to do it. Obviously, you know, the hot glue isn't the main way to adhere this to a wall. It is basically just something to hold it into place while the Sikaflex or silicone or whatever it is you're using goes off. Alright guys, I'll take you in and show you where I'm going to put it inside. As you can see, I've kind of done a little bit already. I've got some cabling down there ready to go. Thankfully with this rocker switch, Jaycar did have a downloadable manual. Full transparency here guys, I'm really shit at wiring stuff. I need a guide, preferably a YouTube tutorial, because that's how I like to learn. And I've bought a few different versions of these things, smaller ones, and I got them off Amazon, and they don't come with a manual or anything else, and I'm useless at fucking wiring things up. So they've just now at the bottom of my electrical box, you know, taking up space. So because I just couldn't work out how to wire them up. So this is good. This one came with a manual, and I don't feel I'm gonna have a problem with that. So let me take you in and let's show you where I'm gonna put it. All right, here we are. You've seen it here a gazillion times before, guys, but I'll just give you another quick rundown. Polycarbonate, which doesn't have insulation. I do have the insulation. It's over here ready to go. In the rolls, I've got 4 of them, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's it there, guys, if you're wondering what it is. Let's get that up. Foam roll, self-adhesive, polyethylene, 10 metre roll, 750mm wide by 1.8 metre long. And they're about 24 or 25 bucks or something from Bunnings. Alright, let me show you where I'm putting this. Here is the old, when I say old, it's not old. Hang on, let's see if I've zoomed this out properly. Yeah. The power box, I still haven't connected that to the wall yet. I was waiting until I got the insulation. And there's also the Victron monitor down there. So without any further ado, as you know, this is one of the portholes where I lay my pretty little head. So I'm going to be putting this about there, somewhere there. And before I put it up there, I have to cut out a piece of the insulation which allows for that fan there. I've got to cut out a square out of the insulation, and it's a tricky little spot because it's all, you know, funny shaped, but I'm going to just do one piece at a time and see how we go. Now, I don't really care too much, like on the roof I've got little lines. I don't know how well you can see that, guys. Little seam lines here and there about, you know, because it's just too hard to cut this in a perfect shape every time. So that's what I'll go and do. Also wanted to show you this, guys. This is a attachment, a holder for the drone's remote control, and I got two of them. I got one for Rigsy for the prime mover section, and one for my Magnum Greenspeed Magnum Trike. Now, where exactly I'm going to put these things is yet to be determined, but they are a very cool little piece of tech. There was a YouTube tutorial that I watched to teach me. There was a YouTube tutorial to teach me how to use this and to connect it, attach it, etc. And I think it was only like $25 each or $20 each or something, plus shipping, which was, I can't remember if it was free shipping or $12 shipping, whatever. But it looks pretty good. So hopefully today we'll get a chance to play around with that as well. Get as much done today as we can. Alright. Okay guys, I have, as you can see, cut out the first shape of the first panel of the 10mm EVA foam that I'm putting in. I have already cut out the section for the exhaust out, which is above my head, which will take out all the CO2. This here is the rocker switchboard template. I'm just about to cut that out. I've already put it in there and it fits nicely, and that's how I was able to then stick the bottom of that on there while I was in there and get it all schmicko, and then draw around it with a texter. And now I'm about to cut it out, so let's do that. Now guys, nothing I do is schmicko because I don't care too much about it, whether it looks great or what. You know, I don't try and make things look ugly, but as long as they work and do what they're supposed to do, I'm a happy camper. Ah, camper, get it? So funny. It's not going to be great in here, I know. Sorry about that. Let's make sure she fits first. Yeah, yes, she will fit in there quite nicely. once I take the backing off, that'll go in there. Lovely. Alright, let's do that now. Shit, too big a gap on that other side. Let's just pull it out a bit, chuck it up forward a bit more, hide some of that gap to the front. See what I mean? My cutting ain't that flash, but I don't care as long as it doesn't look too cruddy. See, now I've got the gap there, which is okay, instead of so much of it over there. Now I've got to get this part up correctly, otherwise we're screwed. Put that in there like so. Like that. Not too bad. I've done worse, believe me. I've done a lot worse. And this is, see if we can get that to fit in there nicely. Oh, look at that. That will be lovely. And then when I'm lying here, I'm lying down, my head's down, I just flick the switches. So easy, and it's out of the way. It only comes out a tiny bit. So it's not going to get in my way. Beautiful. All right. Okay, I have cut out the second piece to fit in this area here. There it is there. Peel the back off. Oh, should have given that a little bit of a wipe. Just do it with my hand. Ah, there you go. Done. Okay. Now, there I have it. That's it, like that. Right. There you go. Does not want to go in. A bit of tape hanging in the way. Yes. Alright, let's just get this bottom bit in, and then we'll get that. Worry about the top in a minute. Like that. Like so. Like so. Then we'll get that up into there. There we go. There we go. See what I mean about seams, guys? They're two straight edges, but you can see them. But look, I really don't care. It's going to keep me nice and warm, and that's all I care about. Get all that up in there. Bloody lovely. Oh shit, hang on. One of the bags. Straps. Crikey, how did I manage to get that fucking stuck in there? Jesus Christ. What a fucking idiot. Anyway, there we go. All good. All done. Yes. Alright.